Greetings, First Baptist Church, Kingsville. My name is Ken May, and Lisa and I were so blessed to serve as pastor there in Kingsville from 1996 to 2002. The other night, I was asking Lisa, do you remember all the things in Kingsville? And we were just sharing story after story, and we finally came down to say, hey, what was the most special thing about Kingsville? And hands down, it was the people. Meeting, greeting people. We got to worship together in our beautiful worship sanctuary. We got to serve together. We had wonderful fellowship meals, and God was at work. I remember getting to serve as chaplain on the King Ranch and getting to work with the law enforcement chaplaincy there in the city and with the sheriff. Also remember going on mission to Mexico. Time and time again with Lupe Aguilar, our minister of missions. We went down to Ciudad Victoria and also to Monterrey. And there we got to minister to people. One of the exciting things that we got to experience was ministry to the campus there of Texas A&I, which became Texas A&M, and to see students change their lives, transform, and go into ministry. In fact, Troy Allen was one of our deacons' sons who went into ministry and now pastoring in the Bryan College Station area. God was at work, and we were so blessed. You were a blessing to us. On this 120th anniversary, I was thinking about what could I say to you. If you look in the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and 3, Jesus writes 7 letters to the churches. And in those letters, he says a couple of really important things. To one of the churches, he says, never lose your first love. The purpose of the church is to love God, to love people, to make disciples. And so I want to challenge you, for 120 years, God has been working in a marvelous way in Kingsville for you to love God, love people, and make disciples. And then to the last church, the Laodicean church, he said, this one thing I have against you, you're lukewarm. And Jesus didn't want us to be lukewarm. He doesn't want a complacent church. He doesn't want an apathetic church. He wants us to be on fire for him. So, as you think about this 120th anniversary, Lisa and I are praying for you. We thank you for the blessing you have been in our lives. We raised our 3 boys there. They went to school on the King Ranch. Then they were on the high school on the campus of Texas A&M. And now we have not only those 3 boys, but 2 daughter-in-laws and 4 grandchildren. And in just a couple of weeks, the youngest one will be baptized. You have made a difference in our lives. And on this 120th anniversary, we are praying that God will bless you and that you will have many more years of loving God, loving people, and making disciples. Thank you, First Baptist Kingsville. Have a great 120th anniversary.